Hello and welcome to Cruising with E-Rider. On today's show, we're starting off in Huber Heights at a buddy of ours, Open House Cruise-In.
This is Kohlbacher's Custom Speed and Fabrication.
Cool guy, great business. It's over in Huber Heights. You need to look him up. So stay tuned for that and more on Cruising with E-Rider. Man, where are we at and what are we doing?
This is Kohlbacher's Custom Speed and Fabrication. We're having our first annual or inaugural open house car show. Opened up the shop here in March, right at the beginning of March, and been pretty busy through the last 3-4 months, and just getting people's cars straightened out. There's a big need in the Dayton area to, all these cars that are done, but they just need a little bit of work. And
so what do you do, man?
Well, we do everything. We can build you the whole car, or we can just tune up your existing car and, some minor upgrades, make them run and drive the way that you want them to instead of the way that they do.
Now, you've been doing this for a long time. You work for some other shops and stuff.
I've worked at all the top shops here in the Dayton area.
Right.
I worked for Barry Lobeck and Mac Nicewander at Lowman's. Worked with Jake Burton at High Tech and for Burton's.
Yeah, learning your trade.
Oh yeah. I've been doing this stuff since I was 14 years old. I've been out in the garage with my old man building street rods for people and getting paid.
So now, are you building like show cars to go travel around the country and not spend any time with your people like a lot of other people do?
No. If you can't drive them, they're no fun.
Yeah. Man, I know so many builders, it seems like all they want to do is build a really nice car so they can travel around the country and not spend any time in the shop.
No, I'm always here.
Yeah.
We're here 6 days a week.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't get enough of this stuff.
So you mean if somebody comes down here and they come in to see you, where are you located at?
We're at 4240 Lisa Drive, Tip City, Ohio.
It's kind of hard to find, man.
I know. We're about 5 miles off the highway here if you get off on 202 in Huber Heights and head north.
Right. So you're basically kind of Huber Heights but heading towards Tip City just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you MapQuested or any of that stuff you can get right here.
Yeah. Simple to find.
So if they come in, they're going to see you doing work, not.
It's me.
Okay.
I've got my old man in here. He helps out.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, you got to keep it family oriented.
Old school.
Yep.
Just in case you don't know what this thing happens to do or what it did.
Right. When you're working on old cars, you got to have old guys to help.
Oh, I know, man. So if you got Facebook and all that stuff, social media stuff?
I've been working on it. Have Facebook through, it's under my name, Rob Kohlbacher.
How do you spell Kohlbacher?
Kohlbacher.
Okay, I'd never got, yeah, right. All right, man, you need to get a page for the shop.
I know. I need to get somebody that's good with social media to help me out.
That's right.
It's true. That's what.
All right, hit me up with the phone number and the official address.
Okay, it's area code 937-422-7513. And 4240C Lisa Drive, Tip City, Ohio, 45371.
All right, man. Quality work, cool people, dedicated to driving old cars.
Oh yeah, drive one every day.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Melody, tell me about this little car you drive.
Well, it's about 21 feet long, so I'm not sure if it's true. But it's a 1970 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
My God, that's a big car.
A little bit.
Now, what possessed you to get something of this size?
Well, look at it.
I know, my God. You ain't ever going to get an accident you're going to worry about. That's for damn sure.
That's right.
So how long you had it?
I've had it 2 years now.
Okay, all right. And we went with horns. I like the horns. That's what I noticed as I was coming down. Like, oh, that's I like that.
It's a Cadillac thing.
That's right. So, are you going to do anything else to it?
I'd like to bag it and just get it a little lower. And
on the ground? Yeah. Now, do they make systems for that? For the Cadillac? Maybe?
My friend's got a 67 that's bagged, so
really?
I'm sure it can be done.
Yeah, you can make it happen. So, what motor have you got?
It's a 472.
All right. So, is it pretty quick?
I don't know with the
once you get it up to speed, it's one of those long freeway kind of speeds.
Yeah, the fastest I've ever had it is 65 miles an hour.
Oh, you know what you need to do? You need to take it to one of the strips and put some really good gas in it and hammer it one time, just to blow the rings out. Just let it go. Where
Try that one time.
Where are you coming in from?
West Milton.
Okay, so not a terrible long
Not
distance.
too far. I'm sure there's some nice straight roads I could just.
Oh yeah, but we always say do it at the drag strip.
It's true.
It's safer.
Very
We're on
safe.
television.
That's right.
So thanks so much for being on the show and
Thank you.
cruising with E-Rider. Randy, now tell me about this cool little ride we found at the show.
This was used to race stock cars, so I had a lot of parts left over. Got rid of all of them, kept enough to just do one hot rod. Had a frame sitting there, a '78 Camaro frame,
Right?
subframe, and started building from that. A friend of mine had the '47 KB2 International. Decided to get that and start chopping her up and down and set her on the frame and everything on it. The suspension, the drivetrain, fuel cell rear, and the whole thing is the old ARCA stock car or NASCAR Sprint Cup type parts.
Really?
Truck arm suspension on the rear, a 9-inch Ford 370 gear, Super T10 transmission. The motor is actually one that we ran on short tracks in the ARCA series.
Really?
And,
Now, did you have to modify it at all?
The frame, there's a lot of stuff in the subframe we had to notch and cut for the
Right.
for the rack and pinion steering. Had to use rack and pinion steering upstairs, and just started putting all my used stuff on all the tubular frames and the like I say, it's got truck arm suspension in the rear. It's about 670 horsepower. It's a small block 358 with a
Whew. Damn, man, really?
yeah, it's got
Ow.
358 cubic inch with 12-to-1 pistons, and that was the rule, was nothing over 358, 12-to-1. So.
Still, that's a lot. That's a lot of zoom.
Yeah, and just around 2,500 pounds.
Okay. Oh, damn, but that is fun.
I think it'd be dangerous in the wrong hands. You really
Oh, you know it would
what
be.
you're doing.
You know it would be. Okay, so how long did it take you to build this crazy thing?
Took about a year.
That's not bad.
In my off time,
Right.
With a regular job, I do this for a hobby. I do
Right.
floor pan things for old. A lot of these old hot rods, I'll do floor pans, and a lot of the sheet metal work. I was a sheet metal fabricator,
Okay.
and been doing, and plus building race cars really helped me a lot too, as far as suspensions and chassis. And so there's a lot of stuff that I did in my younger days that really are coming into play for this little hot rod stuff.
That's good, man. You know, we're getting ready to build something similar to this very soon too, on the show.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, we're looking for people to help us. Maybe you might be one of the people like to help us.
Yeah, I do a lot of sheet metal stuff on the floor pan stuff. Chopping the top on this was kind of tricky because it's all round.
Right.
Everything had to be
Just so.
bent and grent. I mean, it's the doors and everything, the rake of the A posts and.
Just so. Or the door don't shut.
Yeah. Well, I changed it to suicide doors. So, had the front hinges and put the suicides. I like that a lot better.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think it's easier to get into.
A lot easier to get into.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot easier to get
Especially for us older, kind of stiff-legged guys.
Yeah.
We can just kind of flop in then.
I flop in and I crawl out.
See, yeah, I know, man. I'm hip. Dude, where are you coming in from?
I'm outside of Brookville here.
Oh, so you're local.
Yeah.
All right. So you drove it a lot? I mean, you got a lot of miles on it yet?
No, I drive it maybe once every other week or so.
Okay.
Got to kind of stay out of town,
Right.
so to speak. It's street legal, but I think if someone had a gauge for your exhaust system, I might be a little bit tricky.
Well.
I've got a plug-in jack and an AM/FM CD player,
Oh, there you go. We have music.
so I put my earbuds in, and
Is it pretty loud?
I can start it for you.
Would you start it for us?
Yeah. It's a dry sump motor.
Dry sump motor. Okay.
So we turn it over to get oil pressure,
Right.
and then
All right.
fire it once we get oil pressure.
All right.
And my brother-in-law had a saying. He said, "Click, click, boom."
Click, click, boom.
People don't get that how loud it's going to be, and that click, click is the ignition switch.
Oh,
The ignition click, 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 and then boom.
well, that's pretty good. Oh, no, I like your steering wheel, man.
Yep. And there's a sword handle underneath here that runs the vent.
Ah, look
The
at
rest of
you.
the sword is on the grill.
I saw. Yeah. What do you got? What did you flip over there?
That's the master switch.
Man, fancy.
And then the fire, what I'll do is I'll turn this motor over until I get oil pressure because it's an external oil pump.
Okay.
And once I get oil pressure, it usually takes about 10 to 15 seconds. Now, click, click, boom.
Click, click, boom.
That's
Click. Now that wasn't too loud.
Yeah.
We like them like that, I know. Yeah.
yours, it's done.
Yeah. Man, I bet that'd be kind of quick going down the road.
It's very quick.
I bet it is.
Very quick. By the time you get in second gear, your third gear, you're probably doing 80, and you could hit third and spin them, but the telephone poles
Start looking
start
scary.
coming, and the road narrows.
Whew. Man,
Top end was probably, with this gear, you definitely couldn't do it out on a country road, and top end's going to be probably around 160 or 170 with the small, with the 371 gear in it.
I like you.
When we ran
That's
this,
cool.
when we ran this motor, we would run right around 9,000 RPMs.
Right.
You know, I've got an 8,000 chip in the rev limiter right now, so
Okay.
I'll never get to that. I mean, you just,
Right,
in case you miss
because-
the gear, in case you pops out of gear when you're really getting with it.
Right.
Usually second gear is what you hit and drive people nuts when you hit
Really?
that and unwind it. It's,
Now, are you going to do anything else with it? Is it finished?
it's done. I've had an interested buyer down in Texas right now.
Oh, man, don't
But
sell it.
I'm
This
not-
is cool.
I'm not done driving it yet, I told him. So
Yeah.
let him know.
Yeah.
The only other thing that I was looking at was getting a set of like 9 or 10 inch cheaters for legs.
Yeah.
Got to have the white walls.
Yeah,
I think
that'd look
gives
nice.
That old car look.
Yeah, that'd look nice.
Because it really, that's for looks, but they really don't
No.
bite
No.
like you want.
Don't
But
grab.
I think if you bite, then now you're getting up there over 100, 100.
Well-
Before you know it, your telephone poles.
Yeah, that picket fence. Telephones look like picket fence. Yeah. Man, thank you for being on the show and starting this wonderful little. What year do you call it?
Just a 47s.
It's a 47.
1947 International Harvester KB2.
All right. For bringing that to Cruising with E-Rider.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Midwest Muffler Pros is the shop you have been looking for. The home of top-end custom exhaust systems. With a fully trained staff for any mechanical issue, from brakes to the check engine light. Locally owned and conveniently located just off I-75 at 3061 Dryden Road. Call today to make an appointment at 937-293-2450. That's Midwest Muffler Pros.
I love my ride, but not just any bike, it has to be a sporty strike. Great looking and super stable, just the way I like them. Don't forget, bike storage available to keep your ride dry and warm. That's Sporty Strikes and Bikes at 7426 North 60 Drive, Dayton, Ohio.
Cylinder Head and Block Service has been providing quality machine work since 1980. Located at 412 Market Street in Brookville, Ohio. Whether it's a numbers matching restoration, muscle car, street rod, or everyday vehicle, we can build your engine the way you want it built. So when you're ready to tackle your next engine project, call Cylinder Head and Block Service 937-833-5557, where quality is standard.
Carl's Body Shop can fix any maker model vehicle and have been doing so for over 75 years at the same location on Wayne Avenue. We have a great service department to take care of all your mechanical needs. 24-hour towing, detailing, much more. Visit on the web at carlsbodyshop.com.
Rhonda's Homemade Candy, the area's finest homemade candy, made in small batches, available in unique flavors, natural ingredients. Be sure to try our one-of-a-kind Buckeyes, our fabulous fudge, and our hand-dipped candies. All orders are shipped free. Please visit our website to see our incredible selection of candies to order from, or call 937-286-2731. Be sure to friend us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. That's Rhonda's Homemade Candy. Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. Experienced staff. Attention to detail. Foreign and domestic transmissions. Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. 118 North Broad Street, Fairborn, Ohio. 879-4754. That's Wayne Gorby Transmission. Man, tell me about your wagon.
It's a 1964 Dodge, 440 model station wagon. It's got a pretty much a stock 360 motor in it.
That motor looks sharp, man.
Thanks. There's a lot of detail on it. Don't like a lot of chrome, but I like a lot of, I like the paint, the contrast between them.
Now, what made you do that to the motor? Now, is that factory, or is that just something you fancied?
Just something I fancied. It's it's custom. Well, it's not custom color, but it comes on the new Jeep Wranglers called Rescue Me Green.
Okay. Looks sharp, man.
Well, thank you.
So, how did you get the wagon? Was it in good shape? Was it similar to this, or have you done a lot of work to it?
We totally redid the whole car. Bought it off eBay out of California, and I think it spent a lot of time in Utah. There was a lot of material in it from Utah when we took it apart. And so it's a Western car. Didn't need a lot of body work. But,
Now, ain't that nice?
oh yeah, made it a lot easier.
So now, how long has it been like this?
Since about 2007.
Okay, all right, so you've been enjoying it a while.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, dude, thanks for having us here at the show and being on Cruising with the E-Rider.
Thank you.
What's going on? We're down here at the car show day. Tell me what we're looking at.
We're looking at a 2005 Dodge Magnum. It's a car that I bought, and my son got to drive when he was in high school, and after he got out of high school. And I lost my son in Afghanistan, 2006, this month, 8 years ago. And I had this car painted to dedicate towards him.
And our vets don't get enough. Thing we can do for veterans, man. So your son passed away 8 years now?
Yes, August the 11th, 8 years ago.
And what division did he serve with?
He was in 10th Mountain.
Okay. Oh man, that's up front stuff anyway.
It's light infantry.
Right. Right. So what are you doing to commemorate him here with the car?
I had it painted. He's painted on the hood there, and we have freedom painted on this side, sacrifice painted on the other.
Right.
And all the names are the other fallen soldiers from Operation Enduring Freedom from the state of Ohio, Iraq, or Afghanistan.
Man, E-Rider goes all out for our veterans. Anytime that I see something like this, I make sure that everybody knows about it. And we try to remember it, because if we don't talk about it, it gets forgotten about. And we're not going to have that happen.
Thank you.
Now, you say this is the artist here next to you.
Yes, this is the artist right here, Mike Mann.
All right, man. So tell me a little bit about that.
That was just a lot of inspiration. These guys made the ultimate sacrifice. And tried to show some things that kind of stuck out in people's minds. You know, Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, motorcycles. It kind of represents, you know, freedom. And then the other side is a war scene that kind of shows some of the things these guys go through that nobody ever sees, cares about. So.
Now, did you start out with sketches, or did you just go all freehand all of a sudden?
It's all pretty much freehand. It's all just kind of.
And see, that's the kind of stuff that freaks me out about artists, because you know I'm one of those kind of planny people. I'd have a pile of sketches as tall as I am before I could ever do the first lick.
Right. Now sometimes it just comes to you. You know, sometimes you dream it. Sometimes you just see it right immediately.
And it's all over you.
You know, it's kind of a combination of things.
Now, is this a lot of man hours, or was this something that you worked on like constantly and couldn't stop on?
We're working on it constantly. We're always changing it. We're always updating it. We've added probably another
120 names
this last time.
Really? So it's continuing to change.
Yes, and we're already missing. We've already lost another one since I got the names updated.
Okay. Guys, if you all get back here together now so we can get both of you. Now, do you guys have a website or anything? Is there some way we can, a Facebook page or any of that kind of social media stuff?
I'm not that high tech yet.
Ah, man.
I need to get there.
All right, man. You know,
I keep thinking about it, but I haven't done it yet.
all right, well,
Probably going to have to.
you need to, man. I mean, if nothing else, that way people can find out where you're going to be.
Yeah, word of mouth usually works pretty good. But...
All right, well, you know, Cruising with E-Riders on your side.
All right, cruising with E-Riders.
All right, man.
This is the home of Hot Rod Chrome, Metal Bright, in business since 1973, specializing in chrome plating, metal polishing, powder coating, molding restoration, and die-cast metal repair. Located at 2445 Neff Road in Dayton, Ohio. Metal Bright, the home of Hot Rod Chrome.
Tire Pro Plus, your one-stop shop for the right price tire. Over 4,000 tires in stock. Offering used tires, balanced new stems, starting at just $35. Also offering brand new tires, 30-day warranty, 4792 South Kettering Boulevard. Fat Boys, the ultimate resource for wheels, tires, and service for your vehicle. Conveniently located at 3050 Springboro Pike with a full service center and a huge selection of wheels and rims and lift accessories for your vehicle. With over 30 years of experience, that's Fat Boys, 937-294-26.
I'm Christina of Burton Antique Auto Parts in Dayton, Ohio. We specialize in manufacturing and finding rare and custom parts for your classic Ford. All of our parts are made of the best materials available. Go online to view a full catalog of all the parts we make for your classic Ford, or call me on our toll-free line 1-877-277-6753.
Chris's Carb Shop, family owned with 13 years experience, specializing in hot rods, fuel injection, and late model fuel systems, with a huge selection of vintage carburetor cores and hard to find fuel systems. Fill all your fuel system needs at Chris's Carb Shop, located at 7718 North Main Street in Dayton, Ohio.
Cylinder head and block service has been providing quality machine work since 1980. Located at 412 Market Street in Brookville, Ohio. Whether it's a numbers matching restoration, muscle car, street rod, or everyday vehicle, we can build your engine the way you want it built. So when you're ready to tackle your next engine project, call Cylinder Head and Block Service 937-833-5557, where quality is standard.
Carl's Body Shop can fix any maker model vehicle and have been doing so for over 75 years at the same location on Wayne Avenue. We have a great service department to take care of all your mechanical needs. 24-hour towing, detailing, much more. Visit on the web at carlsbodyshop.com.
Talk about your cars and come up here and check the raffles out, the event t-shirts. We got it all going on up here. Next to the pinstripers.
After that, we'll be doing the awards and everything else. It's a beautiful day.
And then we will pack it up, take tons of toys and a lot of money to Children's Medical Center. That's why we're out here.
How many entries you get today, Ray?
We're up to
5,000.
We got about 260 cars through the door.
Great, Ray. That's awesome.
Man. Thanks, Shane, for coming.
And what do we keep doing?
Keep cruising with E-Riders.
There you go.